That cheeky hedgehog bloke Sonic speeds his way back onto Sega's Game Gear in the eagerly anticipated sequel to Sonic Chaos, Triple Trouble. But just like those Duff carry-on films which featured the same endless jokes and double entendres, have we seen it all before, and could this be just another attempt for Johnny Sega to relinquish us blokes and birds of our hard-earned cash? Well, just like my ex-wives, this could indeed be the case. However, I'm very happy to report that Triple Trouble is probably one of the most impressive 8-bit Sonic offerings ever made, with more colour, detail, animation frames, and a totally original story, which rivals anything Emmerdale Farm could ever offer up. And just like my local radio station that plays the same rancid pap over and over again, it's easy to think that this is just more of the same. Well, yes, that large bloke Robotnik is back, and after failing his audition for the Crystal Maze, he decides to do the next best thing, and with the help of Knuckles and a weasel called Knack, old Robo swipes the powerful Chaos Emeralds and once again sends his robot army in to do some more damage. Just as before, you can choose to either play as Sonic or Little Fox Bloke Tails, and they both have their own distinct abilities, tons of speed and of course attitude. Now obviously, this being 8-bit, surely there's about as much speed here as a mobile scooter, right? Jimmy Hill. Surprisingly, Triple Trouble is actually quite fast, and just like a large queue of pensioners at the post office, it might not match the blinding pace of its younger 16-bit sibling, but it does get there eventually. I was quite impressed at the techniques, tricks and tweaks that were implemented here. The in-game sprites have been given something of an overhaul. With many birds and blokes playing the more technically superior Sonic 3 on the Mega Drive, the developers have really tried to give Sonic and Tails the same level of detail and treatment so that Game Gear owners don't feel left out. Sonic and Tails have this pseudo 2D 3D look, which, just like watching the Mitchell brothers ramming small bloke Ian's head down the urinal, was mind-blowing. Just like my Uncle Barry tucking into an all-you-can-eat buffet, there's plenty on offer here, and developers Aspect have put so much originality into the game. All the zones feel completely unique, large and sparse with plenty of opportunities to explore. I often feel like 8-bit Sonic zones feel like Silent Hill, in that they have this cool look with everything feeling familiar, but also different at the same time. And just like that auntie at Christmas who buys you the same Link's Africa set each year, Triple Trouble does have the same ring boxes, invincibility shoes and springs, but Aspect have kindly sprinkled in some new innovations which are spicier than a tandoori chicken curry on a Friday night. There's everything here from a snowboard, rocket shoes and a temporary boost to Tails, allowing him to fly higher, faster and further than Captain Marvel, drinking 10 pints at a hen night down the local nightclub. Plus there's an even greater incentive to collect rings now. Find 100 or more and you'll be whisked off to a cheeky bonus round where the objective is to work your way through a labyrinthian area to reach Weasel Bloke Knack, who has stolen the emeralds. Defeat him and you're one step closer to earning a bonus ending, and just like navigating Birmingham on a Saturday night, this isn't always easy, as a few of these areas had been tearing my hair out in frustration, which is why I'm bald as a plucked chicken these days. The in-game balance has also been readdressed, with Sonic now being penalised a lot less. Collect a load of rings and should you take a hit you won't lose them all, and even if you are down to just one, provided you can recollect it when you take a kicking, you can pretty much stay in the game. And just like that next door neighbour who is faking disability and takes his stick for a walk to collect benefits, Triple Trouble just rewards you constantly for doing almost nothing. I didn't even play that well, and even I was able to rack up a respectable succession of lives and continues. Top work, Hedgehog Bloke. I will say that nowadays the best way to play Triple Trouble is on the Sonic Mega Collection, which is available for pretty much every console nowadays. I'm playing on the PS2 version here. Not only do you get the original 16-bit Sonics, but you also get a huge smattering of 8-bit ones too, hidden unlockable titles and cool extra ones at the same time. Now, with my busy, hectic life, I like to take a break and conduct consumer research on my favourite show, Baywatch. Studies suggest that 99% of the population tune in to see Pamela Anderson, so being a naturally curious bloke, I needed to find out why, which is why the Sonic Mega Collection is so handy. It just allows you to save your progress instantly anywhere in the game. And just like Jimmy Nell, there ain't no doubt that the controls are perfect. This means any bloke or bird can easily pick up and play Triple Trouble and get drawn into its seriously addictive gameplay. Honestly, there's something for everyone here. The zones are much larger and feature more opportunities to go off the beaten path, and you are rewarded the more you explore. I like the fact that you can just zip through the zones or take your time. The action is pretty zoomed in, and so Game Gear owners may struggle with the restricted screen, plus the devs once again opted to make respawning enemies, which I've never personally been a fan of. I mean, no matter how many times I put them away, just like that annoying stalker ex-girlfriend, they just keep coming back. Plus the game will slow down at times whilst trying hard to accommodate the many enemies on screen. However, this is only a minor thing, and the boss encounters are all way too easy, and even the most timid bloke will plough through them faster than Doc Cotton at the local laundrette though. However, this doesn't ruin the in-game experience at all. So if you're a 16-bit Sonic aficionado and feel that these 8-bit offerings are a bit like downgrading from Hollyoaks to Neighbours, then I can only implore you to at least give Triple Trouble a try. Aspect have tried so hard with this one, and it's clear that from the start they want to give as good as the Sonic experience as they can on the Game Gear. Just like an episode of Coronation Street, it won't take you long to get through Triple Trouble, but like that nutter on the bus, it's certainly an interesting experience. Younger players will enjoy the sheer fun and rewards that are on offer here, with the brightly detailed characters and cutscenes feeling very much like a Saturday morning cartoon, whilst older players will appreciate the time and effort and the winks and nods to the various games in the 16-bit series. Well, as Queen would say, another one bites the dust, and as my ex-wives would say at court, the winner takes it all. I'll see you next time, where I'll talk more pap, convince myself I'm funny, and I'll be asking the most important question which have baffled scientists since the beginning of time. Why, oh why, is Richard Madeley still on the television? I'll see you next time.